You ever feel like your work here on YouTube, and I say work in air quotes because we all know it's a lot of fun, right? But you do put a lot of work into your videos. I put a lot of work into my videos. And yeah, I'm using the preview screen to make sure that my mane is finally coiffed. I don't even know if those words make sense. But anyway, it is a wonderful thing to get recognition for the effort you put into your videos. When I get comments from people like you, it really just, it warms the cold, dark cockles of my heart. It does. It makes me feel good. It's, I don't know, what is it, a serotonin or dopamine or whatever? It's one of them brain chemical things, right? You get that, I guess, yeah, it's a dopamine. I think it's a dopamine hit. You get a dopamine hit when somebody comments on a video. It's really cool. Well, I put out a video when I first got the Suspension Technologies shocks, and we're going to talk a little bit behind the scenes of that video. And we're going to open up a package because the owner of Suspension Technologies called me the other day. The owner called me and was like, John, one of my guys found your video and sent it to me and said, you got to watch this. So he did, and he was impressed. So first of all, I'm really humbled that the company that I didn't think knew I existed, they saw the video and they liked the video. And the guy on the phone is like, I recognize how much work that it takes to make a video like that. That's you know, he was just so complimentary. You know, I don't remember all the words, right? I just remember most of them. And we're drinking water again. It's good times. But he was very complimentary. He said, John, I want to send you a care package. Not his words, those are my words. But I got a care package. Wow, why is my phone on? I got to turn my phone off. Hold on a second. There we go, that's better. You ever do that? You start recording and then the phone goes off? Anyway, I got a care package from Suspension Technologies, so I thought I'd unbox it and publicly say thank you guys. I'm glad you liked my video and recognized that a lot of work went into it. But I want to share with you guys some of the recognition too, because the viewers that I had in my head when I pictured this video coming together were people like you. And I want to share with you the recognition that we got, because without me picturing in my head, hey, this type of person is going to watch my video, I should talk to them, talk directly to them. So without that, it wouldn't have come together the way it did. All right. So first of all, I think it's really funny that they sent it to me in the same box that they send out rear shocks. So that's pretty hilarious, but we are going to get out the K-bar. And we're doing this. You know what? I think it's party time. I got my remote here. Should we do this one? Oof, 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 oof. Party time. No, we don't want to do that. We're going to do this one. We're going to fade it. This way you can plainly see any cuts that I put in my video. Hopefully I don't cut myself today. Oh, yeah. Now you know I'm just drinking water, right? I really do like the lights back there. Do you like the lights back there? I think it's pretty cool. Cut away from yourself. Boy, they really taped the heck out of this box. There we go. All right. Before I get any further, safety second around here. Boom, shakalaka. So it was funny. When I first found out I was getting the Suspension Technology shocks and I had the appointment scheduled to have them installed, the first thought that went through my head was, we got to do a comparison video. Like everybody's going to do an unboxing video. Everybody's going to do a first ride video. You know, that's the normal expected. Let's subvert expectations, right? And let's do something and twist it around a little bit. So I was like, how can I do that? And I was like, wait, I got some bumpy roads near my house. I can go ride around, get that footage on the stock shocks, do the same thing at the same speed on the Suspension Technology shocks, and then boom, we have a comparison. It was a lot harder than that, and we'll talk more about that in a second. Oh yeah. Can we crack? Oh, there's more tape. More tape. Premature sheathing. Yeah, we need more cutting. Whoop, don't cut yourself. Whoop. Sharp knife. Very sharp knife. But what's our first item? Ooh, what's this? That is neat. That looks like a mouse pad. You see that? Can you see that? Is that in focus? I think it is. Yeah, look at that. It's like, it's got ridges in it. I don't know, hold on. I got a mouse over here. It's kind of it's a wrist rest. And now the camera's shaking around because I'm an idiot. But it's a wrist rest for my hand. I like that. And ooh, there's 2 of them. Look at that, another one. Okay, cool. It's not a wrist rest. It's a glass holder. Look, do you hear that? Listen. It's like those snap bracelet things from the 80s. So I have a glass here. The rubber holds it. Okay. Well, I'm going to use one as a wrist rest because it's really comfortable. That explains the ridges. I'm an idiot. I swear to God, I'm sober. But this is so funny. Look at that. And it holds my glass so it'll keep the beverage inside cooler. And it says Suspension Technologies on it. If I can get it to focus. It's really there it is. It's really trying not to focus today. How neat is that? Oh yeah, that is too funny. I like it. I got 2 of them. I just like to hear the click, really. So I got the footage of the stock shocks, and then as soon as I got home from riding back from the dealer with the new shocks, I got the footage for that. As you saw in that video, right? You watched that video. I mean, the cinematography alone is worth an Emmy or something. Daytime Emmy? I don't know. It's not really a soap opera. But either way, dude, I went through that footage for hours, and I was looking at it, and how do I want to stabilize this? How do I want to show it to you, the viewer? And I just kept running around in my head, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I was like, let me just stabilize it and see what happens. And when I stabilized it, I was like, heck yeah. The mounts I used for that, by the way, if you didn't notice, it's probably a little small in the frame. On the left saddlebag, it was my normal setup. It was actually this selfie stick with this camera on it, the Hero 10, and I had the double ball arm mount, and I had that mounted to the saddlebag guard. And then on the right side, it was the Jaws mount. Really interesting. The Jaws mount, which is up there on the shelf now, it wobbled a whole lot. It was really bad. I was like, man, I expected it to be more stable. You know, I test all my equipment out all the time, and I'd never seen it bouncing around like that. So it's kind of dumbfounded. But, you know, it all worked out in the end because the shocks were in frame enough that I could stabilize on it and go down the road, as it were. See what else is in this box. Ooh, boy. We got a rack of stickers and a card. This is private information. I'm not sharing this. I'm going to set that off frame. Yeah. Phone numbers and stuff. Look at that. It's a thank you card. And it says, thank you for buying American made. But we got a bunch of stickers from Ride H2, my buddy Drew. Yep. Of course it's not going to focus. There it is. It takes a second. There we go. Ride H2. And we got some of their stickers. They're going to be in focus now. Hey, close. Yeah, that's a nice sticker. I like their logo. We got a couple of those. And then we got some big ones. Big old Suspension Technology stickers. Yeah, that is nice. It's a nice logo. So the recognition of this video working, I mean, obviously I put the 4 or 5 hours into editing that video and getting the tracking right. I used DaVinci Resolve's Fusion and their tracker node, and it was kind of complex, but it worked. And then because I have the studio version, I have speed warp, so I could slow things down, and DaVinci Resolve interpolated the missing frames. And I think it did a pretty good job. If you've seen the video, leave me a comment below. How did you like the slow-mo footage? I do slow-mo occasionally, a little bit. Still a lot of fun. But seeing it come together was really cool. And one of the things that the owner of Suspension Technologies mentioned to me on the phone was he really liked that I presented all the information in a very unbiased way. And I'm doing the presidential, you know, remember the movie Dave from like 1993? If you remember that movie, leave me a comment below. But he practiced his hand movements like this and doing the proper wave and all that stuff. Well, I'm doing that now, but he really liked how it was unbiased. And I said, look, man, I don't do negative videos on my channel. Occasionally I'll rant. Occasionally I'll get mad at somebody and I'll yell at them in the car, but I do positive videos. That's my jam, right? I want everybody to have a good day and not have all the negativity. So with that in mind, we're going to look at the last thing in here, and I think you're going to like it. I know I'm going to like it. I'm going to set my box down, and then I'm going to get this one right side up this time. Look at that. Oh yeah. Can you see that? Is it focusing? Yeah, look at that. Suspension Technologies. Got my own t-shirt in my favorite color, black. And then on the front, it's got their logo again. That is too cool. I love it. Very neat. Thank you guys. Thank everybody who's watching this video and the other video and the company for sending me a care package. How cool is that? So I think this whole process has been a ton of fun, and I like bringing positive videos to people and just showing the facts. So there's no bad mouthing going on, and yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I hope you got a kick out of it. You know, we try to do fun things around here. I was gonna ask what should I unbox next, but that would probably involve a purchase on my end, and that's just not happening right now. So anyway, I will leave you with the 2 videos on screen here, and I'll remind you of the 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. John out.